Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old-school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
A look at the Magic starting group. You've got Isaiah Stewart. Jordan Poole is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bridges. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
Lowry against Young. Thompson from long range. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Giannis right side. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The pass to Bol. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Young, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Agile move by Young with the defender right in his face. Slipping past the contact and getting it to go.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Here's Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry finds Stewart. Shoots over Bamba. That one rolling around and rims out. Hawks have got their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Over to the wing. Inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Lowry passes to Poole. Reaches up top. Guarded by Reddish. Stewart. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
A terrific move by Bamba to score.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And the Magic making a change here. Martin's checked in. And here is Poole. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Lowry passes to Giannis. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Bol kicks to Young. It's stolen by Lowry. Now Giannis. 5 points in the game. Outside Martin. From the left block. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses uses it to perfection to block shots.
Thompson for the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Martin. No good that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young against Lowry. Down low. Here's Cole. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson against Poole. Bridges. And again, unable to change momentum here. Young dishes to Thompson. Another three for Atlanta.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For the Magic, Dozier's checked in, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jordan Poole. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Pass to Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Bamba, a screen on Smith. Young pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Martin with a screen on Young. Smith scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Smith. Martin wide open. He fires. Another miss by Orlando. Atlanta leading by 14. Young with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Reddish kicks to Thompson. Thompson has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
They've got Young. Cameron Reddish is out there at Bowl. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Bamba in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons. And it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now, here is Smith. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Giannis. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Bamba sets a screen. Young pass to Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Bridges, he's checked in for Orlando. Lowry comes in for Dennis Smith. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those hot picks.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Excuse me? Okay, we're not going to do this to you whatsoever. No. Why are you on my dick? I just walked in. You walked into my class. No, because I just walked in.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Down by 15. Lowry drawing the double team. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
The Hawks leading by 13. Bamba sets a screen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And Orlando making a change here. Poole's checked in. Pass to Stewart. Five on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And here's Lowry. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Young into the lane. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Magic trail by 16. Bridges with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The shot's good. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Young, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Martin, he's checked in for Orlando. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Thompson for three. Off for the new shot clock. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Bridges. It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Stewart. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Bridges. He feeds it to Lowry. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes. Stewart's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
1:14 left in the first half. Martin with a screen on Young. Lowry passes to Stewart. Stolen by Bamba. Young dishes to Thompson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
And here's Poole for 3. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bamba passes to Young. Here's Thompson, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Poole.
An elite defender. Thompson's back.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Good to be with you for halftime. The Charlotte Hornets will go up against the Kings out in... All right, and looking now at the first half of the game, Trae Young. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Isaiah Stewart out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Lowry. And it's Poole in its shooting guard.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Lowry with the ball. Passes it to Stewart. Here's Antetokounmpo, drilled from 11 feet out. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Young, good.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Young pass to Wiseman. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Lowry. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Thompson. And the three off target. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 17-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. The pass to Reddish. To the inside. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dozier's checked in, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Jordan Poole. Stewart kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Stewart. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Stewart's got 10 points in the game.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Young inside. Covered by Smith. Here's Wiseman. That shot off. Giannis with some nice D. The Magic trail by 17. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Buries it from three-point range.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Outside, Martin. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Now, here is Young. He's got 10 over Smith. Young, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Wiseman. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Magic trail by 18. Here's Martin. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Young. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
This is His first chance at the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Caldwell Pope against Young. He kicks to Thompson. Off target with his three. The Magic trail by 15. Smith on the wing. Shoots. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
And Young, here we go. Misses in close.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Smith. Caldwell Pope on the wing. To the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Magic. Poole comes in for Dennis Smith. Down low. Stolen by Martin.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Young. He's got 10. It's deflected. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan.
Hey, what we got to do here is
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks leading by 10. Klay Thompson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so Giannis will bring it up for Orlando. Poole on the wing. They get it again. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Magic. And Young, here we go. Thompson outside. Young looking it over. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lowry against Young. And here's Stewart. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Young pass to Thompson. Lowry against Young. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. Bridges outside. And Giannis throws it down.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
It's Young on the wing. Lowry covering. Thompson for 3. The shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Poole. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Magic trail by 6. Now Lowry. Pass to Stewart. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Giannis outside. The second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Back to Young. He dishes it to Reddick. The Hawks again can't hit. Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Atlanta making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Cole comes in for Wiseman. It's Thompson in for Young. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Lowry passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
And Thompson throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. D right on him. Passes it to Stewart. Count that one. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Bamba's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. The kick out to Poole. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Roll the pass to Thompson. Inside. Shakes him. And it's denied.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Atlanta leading by 4. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Reddish kicks to Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And when Thompson gets in a groove, it lifts this whole team. Great to see him shining like this on offense.
Tries from 16. Basket good. 26 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And Orlando making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 5. Lowry dishes to Giannis. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Porter passes to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Michael Porter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Reddish with the ball. Thompson from long range, and it falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't